With the release of the new Damonheim archaeology dig site, Big Game Hunter once again got updated by introducing a new skilling offhand weapon called the Skeka's hypnowand, which while you are doing Big Game Hunter, building traps and arming them, you will be doing it 20% faster, and it does stack with the quick trap reward from the NPC shop that does require 50 marks of hunter. Now, there is one little issue, and that is if you actually do bring the Sanus fire torch while you're woodcutting the vines and chopping the trees, yes, you can get up to 4 logs or vines per action. And then if you're using the legendary lumberjack aura, you get these materials so quickly that when you just fletch it, and then once you want to collect the frog venom, pretty much, you want to do the wooden spear and stuff. The biggest problem with Big Game Hunter is that there is both 7 red and 7 blue poison frogs. However, when it comes to the golden frogs, which are the yellow ones, there is only 6. And because you will always need 3 spears per dinosaur kill to defeat them, after the second one, you will have used all of your spears with no leftover. Now, by the time this does happen, 2 frogs will regenerate, and then that's it. You have to wait until there's a third one. Now, with the red and blue, because they do leave you with 1 extra, by the time you do those 2 dinosaurs, 2 frogs will come back, meaning you'll be able to do an additional 3rd kill. Because of this, even with the speed of the new hypnowand, making us doing it 20% faster to build and arm the traps, we have an even bigger issue because at the moment, if you do get gold frogs, I have to waste 2 minutes of AFK time, or you can actually just do the next hunt and let the dinosaur find you, and it will automatically put 3 frogs colored. It will respawn them, which that does reduce your chances for the next hunt for an multiple encounter, which is another issue that I have had. So I'm like, do I wait 2 minutes or do I chance it and don't get like a double or a triple dinosaur at the next spot? But multiple encounters, I have found you are more likely to get 2 and triple spawns the very first set of any monster you start hunting compared to the other part of the whole hunt, which usually takes about 15 minutes to do it all. Now, if you do get lucky with honed 6 procs, you are able to do this in about 13 minutes, although even still, you have to wait for the golden frogs to respawn. Hopefully, with the release of the Sakai's Hypno Wand, players are more engaging and interacting with the Big Game Hunter so that there's more feedback in determining, okay, yes, we do need to add 1 additional golden frog and or maybe adjust the frog respawn timers by probably about 15 or 30 seconds faster than normal, because again, you can go too quickly, in which case you do 3 back-to-back dinosaurs or even 2 right off the bat. You have to wait for those frogs to respawn. Some other things I have noticed is that yes, the Death Note relic does work and it does note the dinosaur bones you do get, and the woodcutting outfit is actually better than the trapper outfit, as the trapper's 10% chance to double loot does not actually count for Big Game Hunter. The inventory and gear I used was full woodcutting outfit with the Luck of the Dwarf, although players are able to substitute this with the Ring of Whisper for that +3 invisible woodcutting boost. As for the offhand weapon, I was using any weapon with the mobile perk, although you are able to use the Seina's fire torch, or the new wand if you have bought that. As for the main hand, you want the Incandlematic, or a Seiji, which does increase your escape ability by +2 tiles. I was using the Seiji because I actually had the Dwarven Chain Axe on resource mode in my inventory, so instead of getting 1 resource, I was getting 2. And this would be very good because sometimes I would be getting 3 or 4 logs and 3 or 4 vines, which did speed up the kills a lot quicker. You do not need the agility cape, the tier 1 quiver, or the collector's insignia. I was just using that as feeling the agility course was quite annoying for me. Now, for the inventory, you want a couple yak pouches and a super restore potion. And a little fun fact, holding the bait with your beast of burden will in fact work. So like when you first start off, you're able to get a full inventory of logs, cut half of them into spears, and then fill one set of 3 spears with 1 color frog, and then fill the other inventory space with the vines, in which case you're able to do as many back to back, and then just once you did discover what frog weaknesses it is, you'll be perfectly fine to continue the route. The reason why you will want to do Big Hunter is mainly for the Dragon Matic. This bad boy was about 62 mil, but it has been crashing because a lot more people are doing Big Hunter for the wand drop, which you are able to augment, and it is a tier 60 invention tool. Also, while you are doing this, if you are doing any of the 3 tier dinosaurs, you are able to get the special item, in which case I did get the tribal fin that did sell for about 80 mil. And somewhere around the 29-hour mark, I finally did get the hypnowand piece, which, oh boy, I was hoping this would be a fairly easy grind, maybe like 8-10 hours, not almost close to 30. And then jokingly, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just attempt to buy the items for 15 mil overnight. And then I did buy 1 piece, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I did put this for 20 mil. As for all the Matics and Uniques, I did sell them for a total of 545 mil, but as you can see, I did buy the Occultist Ring and the Hypno Wand piece for about 25 mil. So actually, I did profit 519 mil in total of Uniques, since I bought those 2 little upgrades that hopefully will help the account a little bit further for these loot videos. For the non-uniques, I got 2,700 Grimo spikes, 671 damage dinosaurs, which you are able to hide out for 5,000 coins, 64 dinosaur hide, a good amount of Arbok seeds at a whopping 88. Now, I did not get too many unchecked dinosaur eggs, as I only got 2 complete pairs, but luckily this is not an iron player, because most likely those 2 would both be the same gender. There is one little issue I do have, and that is with the dinosaur hide. These bad boys, I only got 64 of them. There is one problem, and that is I believe you need either 93 or 95 crafting to make, and then it's only tier 75 range tank armor. In my opinion, this should be lowered probably around 80 to 85 crafting, because also when you're in the 90s, you're also able to make Sirenic armor, which is tier 90 DPS armor, which is extremely better, and it's kind of easier to get in my opinion. As for the tier 3 meat, I did sell the Pathosaurus Rex meat for about 21 mil cash, the Akalu meat for 21 mil, and lastly the Malatops meat, which was the most expensive, for about 27 mil. The only issue I had was that I had to put the meat probably around minus 35 to 40% less than what it was valued, but everything added together, I did get 577 mil cash. You can also add 25 mil extra because again, I did buy the ring and the wand piece. This did take a total of 30 hours, mainly because I was hunting the wand piece, in which case I was like, you know what, this is a new released item. It might be like the Candlematic, where there is a bad luck mitigation, in which case it probably takes you 4 hours per piece. But after about the 10-hour mark, I was like, okay, this might be a little rare. And then after the 20 hours, like, holy moly, this is crazy. And then finally at the 29-hour mark, I finally got it. Which case I am free. There's only one problem. I have to get the other 3 pieces. And of course, with some other testing, I'll figure out maybe I could potentially do a guide on how to get this as quick as possible, as we do not know how the agility piece is yet, either sectional or you can do it from every single obstacle, meaning if you just zoom in, you're able to repeat the same obstacle over and over, so I'll have to do a couple testing with that. Thank you all so much for watching this and enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or comment down below any video suggestions or questions you have, and I will try to answer them. And enjoy the rest of your day.